think when we first started out, what we wanted to do is prove how important Mablethorpe is, that we wanted to reset the aspirations for people living in the area and also make it a great holiday destination. It's always been successful, but it can be more successful. I think some of the projects that are going in are really exciting. Nobody would have thought 3 or 4 years ago that we'd have an exemplar for the whole of the National Health Service being built in Mablethorpe. And it just proves that the money will come if we work together as a community to show what we really need.
I think this is just the beginning for Mablethorpe. Through the Townsdale Fund, through the Levelling Up Fund and through the SPF Fund, we have secured more than £30 million of investment in this part of Lincolnshire. That's unprecedented. And so with this investment, as well as, of course, the private sector investment that is sitting alongside it, I really do think that the people of Mablethorpe are going to see some really positive changes over the coming years, and we will be able to unlock the potential of local residents in and around the coastline.
I think the long-term gain is that we have fantastic facilities, we have the ability to deal with those long-term problems that we do face, and I think it's all to the good. This investment's probably been needed for 30, 40 years, and we're delighted that we've been able to land it.
The Connected Coast Board was set up when we heard about Town Fund's deal and up to £25 million being available per town. And we know that the coast needs to work together to achieve success. So we thought it was best to not duplicate and set Mablethorpe and Skegness up as one board and use all that experience to deliver absolutely the best bids. And we were extremely successful. We had 2 of the biggest funds granted to us in Mablethorpe and Skegness, nearly £49 million, and we're extremely proud of what we've achieved. Because of the makeup of the board, we have people from health, from environmental agencies, from the councils, from the private sector, from the third sector, education, etc. So we can make sure we're delivering what's absolutely best for our coastal strip, but also try and avoid duplication. The last thing we want to do when Mablethorpe and Skegness are so close together is invest in 2 projects that only deliver exactly the same things. So I think we're extracting the maximum amount of synergy. And the nearly £50 million is great, but what we also have to consider, we've got nearly double that with match funding, where people are prepared to contribute to these projects because they realise how important they are.
The Campus for Future Living is a very special concept. It's a special project. It's an exemplar of medical facilities innovation, which will hopefully bring life-changing opportunities here on the coastal strip of Lincolnshire. It's not a coincidence that the Campus of Future Living is placed here on Stanley Avenue. Here there are a number of partners that we're already engaging with: the Marisco Medical Centre, the Children's Centre, the Library, Lincolnshire Community Trust, the Community Centre, all coming together to create those special projects for the future. This future is all about health inequalities, and with this partnership working, very special projects and events are going to take place here within the campus. The next steps for this project is to see the building, of course, open and it be a live building. We've also got a very special operation happening here on site, in that we're actually going to have a number of medical students who will be living on site. There is a bespoke accommodation block where medical students will practice, learn, research, and so that's a very exciting project as the project continues. As the campus comes to its opening ceremony, a number of other partners will be involved in this very special concept. And we're all about health inequalities and raising the health and aspirations of people along the Lincolnshire coast and improving the health and well-being of people.
The Leisure and Learning Centre has been designed to improve the quality of life all around, develop the learning skills of young people learning to swim, because currently we haven't got that provision, but also offer an all-inclusive attraction during the summer months. The improvements will be a new fitness suite, which has got a power-assisted gym, free weights area, functional area, cardiovascular equipment. It's got a swimming pool, 25 metres, 4 lanes, community room, cafe, tech active area. So by enabling people to get active more often, that gives us the opportunity and the residents an opportunity to access facilities and achieve what they need to achieve regarding their health. For the people that live in the area, they can see the foundation's been put in, the shells up, the pool's been put in and tested for leaks, and at the moment they're currently working on the internal side of things. So quite a lot of progress so far, but it's a long way to go.
The support provided by government has been tremendous. It's given us the capital we need. Our council is in a position, fortunately, to be able to support the revenue cost, so that's also good. But the most exciting part of this is that everybody has worked together to deliver it, both private sector, public sector and residents. And a new facility is coming into place which will be a tremendous benefit to all the residents and visitors of the coast.
I think something like the Colonade is going to look magnificent on the seafront. What it will do is it will bring footfall to the area, and through that I think that the businesses in the local high street will thrive as well. It really is an opportunity for local businesses and other people locally to make hay from the fact that this attraction will be here. It will be an all year round venue, so people walking along the coast, it could become a destination point for them as they come down. There will be toilet facilities, and that will include a changing places toilet, so that everybody of every ability will be welcome to come and sit in the warmth, an observatory out to sea. So it'll be a complete 12 months experience for everybody. As you can see over my shoulder, that the Harris fencing has gone up. It's a building site now and will be for the next 18 months. Very shortly there's going to be some heavy equipment moving into here, and then the building work will start in true fashion. And over that 18-month period, the people of Sutton-on-Sea will see this new colonnade being built. And I think they'll be really excited when it's finished.
The Mablethorpe Town Centre Transformation Project will repair buildings and shop fronts in the town centre area of Mablethorpe. It's a grant that's available directly to businesses and to local people to really benefit the town centre area. The main difference that the project will make is in transforming individual buildings and shop fronts in the town centre. We're also doing work on the canopies on the high street, which means that will really lift the heritage importance of that part of the town. The idea being that we can transform vacant shop fronts so that we make them more attractive for people to commercially let those properties, bringing new business into the town centre. The grants are also available for transforming the upper floors of properties as well, so finding new uses for vacant upper floors that can really make a difference to the high street. We would hate people to think, because building work started, that they won't have an opportunity to get involved. We're able to support up to 35 businesses with the programme, so we would encourage people, if they think that they could benefit from this grant scheme and would like to make improvements to their buildings or to their shop fronts, to get in touch with Heritage Lincolnshire. The team would be really happy to speak to them. They can contact us through East Lindsey District Council or through their local councillor, or contact us direct, and we'll be able to talk to them about the improvements they want to make and whether they'll fit within this scheme.
The Sandylands Nature Reserve project consists of transforming the former golf course and golf club into a wetland nature reserve, which will support the flyaway bird migratory bird route on the east coast, supporting nesting birds, also allowing people to get closer to nature by accessing the site through the facilities that we've got here. And as part of the town's fund investment, you will see a transformation of the parking spaces, so we'll be having EV parking points, disability parking spaces. We'll also be having a changing place that will be included, and also a cafe along with a community space which can be used for the local community. So far we have installed a temporary facility, so we have an on-site food and beverage offer and an on-site office space, which has allowed us to be involved within the community and really understand what the community needs here at Sandylands. And the vision is to start on site in August next year, so we have to wait for the nesting bird season to be completed. We will have all of the facilities updated and open ready to the public late summer 2025.
The opportunities that the Levelling Up Fund brings to East Lindsey is phenomenal. We've got 3 projects in East Lindsey on the Levelling Up Fund, and that's the old police station, which is now the theatre at Spilsby. There is Alford Windmill, which is a Grade 1 listed mill, and there is the Manor House at Alford, which again is a listed building. All 3 are in need of extensive improvements to ensure that they are good for the future, but they also need to be able to generate an income and make provision for themselves in the future. This fund was most unlikely to have ever been brought as a project by the council because of the vast sums, and we wouldn't have that sort of spare capacity in our finances. So it will bring in pride of place, it will bring in tourism opportunities, it will bring in employment, get people interested in culture and leisure, see what there is round about for people to be entertained and to understand their heritage. So it goes a long way towards fulfilling lots of what we want to achieve.
I'd really like to say, to sort of wrap up, is just a really big thank you, particularly those people who've given their time free of charge to be on the Connected Coast Board, the amount of skill and experience they brought to that, all the hard work by people in the council, knowing the right way to go around attracting this funding for something that's really going to shape the future of Mablethorpe. And 2024 is such an exciting year to see these projects coming on stream. And hopefully there is money available for more projects, and this will set the seed for Mablethorpe to grow even more.